Today, I get to compete against the DP World Tour in a closest to the pin competition. This is something I haven't actually covered in the channel, and I think it's important to show that they actually hold various competitions on Trackman software where players across the globe, and it's not just home golf simulator users or facilities like in commercial environments, it's actually even Trackman Range facilities where you can compete in these competitions, and I think it's really cool. This event especially, let me just talk about it really quick, and then we're gonna hit some shots and see how we stack up. So, the DP World Tour Fan Challenge. Now, this is going on for 2 weeks. Unfortunately, I'm coming in kind of like a little past the midway point here. I think it's going on until November 13th. Yep, November 13th. So I actually did this for 2 weeks. You go out on hole number 17 at Jumeirah Golf Estates, where you hit 3 shots to try to get closest to the pin. And the prizes, they're pretty awesome. So the main prize is a lucky draw. You can win a spot in a DP World Tour Pro-Am, plus 2 hospitality tickets to a select DP World Tour event in 2026. So basically how you qualify for that is you beat the DP World Tour Championships player's best shot, and you're in the draw. If no one beats the pros, everyone that hit the green is in that draw. If a player makes a hole-in-one, all right, only entrants with a hole-in-one will qualify. If none, back to all who hits the green. Travel costs, it says here, up to $1,500. Other prizes, for those that might not be able to compete in that top tier, there's a hole-in-one prize. So if you make a hole-in-one on a Trackman simulator or at a range during the challenge, you'll win 4 general admission tickets to a DP World Tour event. There's a best facility prize, best facility prize, say that 10 times fast, where the most participants, they'll actually win 2 hospitality tickets for their facility. And then an additional facility prize, facilities with 50 plus players joining the challenge will win 2 general admission tickets for their staff to attend a local DP World Tour event. So really cool stuff. I mean, read all the details. I just wanted to go over kind of things as you know, a basic overview so you understand. If you're on a Trackman Golf Simulator and you go under competitions right now, you will see that this is actually live. Now, let's talk real quick about what's to the left. That's the next open qualifier. I think I'm actually gonna do this again. Man, did I get beat up last time. The settings are so hard, but it's so fun competing with all the elite Trackman players around the world. Stay tuned for more on that and look into it so you can join. $130 puts you in a massive prize pool and an opportunity to really compete against an amazing field, and let me tell you, it gets the nerves going. But let's go ahead and open up the Take on the Tour DP World Tour Fan Challenge. You can see here 3 tries. We're gonna go ahead and select the tournament, and first thing it's gonna show, I was actually looking at this, so it's actually going to leaderboard. So you're gonna see 3 people manage hole-in-ones. And then what I did was I scrolled down because there's over 3,000 participants. It was actually like 301 when I just refreshed this. Now there's 309. So you can see people are getting this done before time runs out. I suggest you do the same. Like I said, you can go down to a Trackman Range. I do like how it gives you, you know, the settings. So green firmness is medium, green stimp is 9, fairway firmness medium, wind is calm. So just a little bit of wind out there. I'm already logged in, and so I can just hit start game. This is where the nerves build up. Anytime you're doing something live like this, in my situation, I tend to maybe not perform my best. I don't know why, the nerves get me. But let's see. I actually have a 5-iron in hand because they allow you to go out there and hit some practice shots. So what I did before I fired things up, full disclosure, I grabbed a 5-iron and started hitting some shots kind of towards the middle of the green. I actually saw Klaus and Frederick, that's the CEO and CTO of Trackman, take this on. A couple good shots from those guys. And that was really cool to see them participate in, you know, this event as well. So it's gonna load this up. This is actually loading longer than normal. I don't know why. Maybe just the tournament itself has to, you know, pull in the different information I haven't loaded before, because when I loaded the tournament, you know, just to practice, or I should say the golf course is to practice, it was really fast like it always is. So obviously connecting to the server, establishing all of that, probably loading the 3,000 participants. All right, so let's read this off really quick. Closest to the pin, rules and penalties. Get it on the green to avoid penalties. Your score is the distance from the pin plus a live penalty. So if you're off, that's no fun. So let's all go ahead and try to hit the green here, and that way we're not dealing with any penalties. Now, the pin is actually even further than I thought away. So let's take a look at this. 199 yards, and we have a little bit of wind in our face. You can see it has me kind of aiming just to the right. I don't really mind that. I mean, somewhere just kind of towards the middle, I feel like is the safe spot. And that's 198 yards. It's just slightly uphill and there's a little bit of wind. Now, I thought a 5-iron was gonna be good. I wonder if I should be hitting a 4, but there's not a ton of wind up there. So let's go ahead, see if we can make a golf swing and get this on the green. That was heavy. That's probably gonna make it to the green, but that was heavy. Man, that shot could have been really good if it wasn't heavy. Caught a little bit heavy, nerves got me, but I'm on the green. So I'm actually have a qualifying, shot. Now, if I would have hit that pure, I think it would have been no issue at all getting it there. So let's go ahead and try to make a better swing, settle those nerves down. Oh, that's yanked hard. I tried to swing really hard. Yeah, that's the problem. See how that had all the distance? I feel like that was right, but probably not a good idea to swing out of your shoes. It has me with a 6-iron. The problem is 6-iron for maybe the 185 to 194 carry, but when you have a little bit of wind in your face, and it looks like you actually have to re-aim every time. So I was aimed kind of towards the middle of the green because I'm usually gonna draw a ball like this, and it reset my aim. I mean, I obviously way over tugged that shot. So, all right, smoother swing, make great contact. I made really good contact on that ball. That has a much better chance. It was a little thin. Stay right, bounce. I'll take it. For being a little thin, having the nerves worked up, you gotta do the intro. 19.8. 19.8. I wonder where that stacks up. So let's see here, round 1 with penalty, yeah, 19.8. So let's go ahead and exit. It says I won because you can play with other people when you're doing closest to the pin competition, so you'd see like a rank. So what you can do now is you can go back in to the tournament, go under leaderboard, and then you're gonna see yourself at the top. So 1,165 out of 3,000. Oh, wait a minute. No, I just had to update. I was gonna say that's not that good, but I felt like that was a decent shot. All right, 363 out of 3,000. I feel like that's a pretty good percentile. I mean, considering that, that wasn't an easy shot. Long irons aren't my specialty. I'm very happy with that. I feel like if I wouldn't have snapped that second one shut, that ball could have been really good. It was getting to the pin. That last one, obviously I caught that a little bit thin. Isn't that funny? A little heavy, tugged it, and then a little thin. I feel like those are like nerve shots for me. I want you guys to show me what you accomplished on this. So on this video, comment below if you took it on. Tell me where you ranked. If your username matches, we can look you up and see where it's at. But look at all the flags too. I mean, just awesome seeing people from around the world. I'm very happy with my performance, I'm not gonna lie. Guys, let me know what you think. And as always, stay tuned. There'll be a lot more coming soon.